What makes this little cat rolling around? It is the midterm season, an important presentation coming up, or a sad breakup? No. The answer is catnip. So, what is catnip? Catnip is a plant native to southern and eastern Europe, the Middle East, Central Asia, and parts of China. But now it grows wild across North America and Europe. Apparently, some early settlers to the New World cared a lot about their cats to bring this felon favorite herb along. Catnips look similar to lemon balm, but catnip is lighter in color and does not have the lemon aroma. Cats like the smell of catnip, but do not like the smell of lemon balm. Cats also like and have a similar response to another plant called silvervine, which is native in China and Japan. Because of cats' great interest in catnip and silvervine, they are cultivated, dried, and sold as toys for felons. Take a guess about when did people discover cats' interest in catnip and silvervine? And how long have people been giving them to cats? This interesting reaction of cats to catnip and silvervine is first described by a Japanese botanist in 1704 and by a British botanist in 1759. It was even captured in a Japanese traditional painting drawn in 1859. The painting depicts a folk story of a battle between cats and mice. Look! The mice are using the fragrance of silvervine as a weapon to intoxicate and infuse cats, so they can enjoy the white rice. People have learned about these plants quite long ago. Before finding catnip's effect on cats, our ancestors had many usage of catnip. Catnip has a long history of use in traditional medicine. Historically, catnip has been used to treat issues like indigestion, wounds, arthritis, coughs, fevers, and viruses. Catnip tea and essential oil are mostly used to treat nervousness and anxiety. Catnip can also increase urination, so pregnant women might want to avoid catnip because it can cause uterine contractions, which may result in premature labor. Like many other medicinal herbs used in traditional medicine, catnip's medicinal use has fallen out of favor with the development of modern medicine. Nowadays, fewer people know catnip by its original name, Nepeta cataria, and its medicinal effect. Just like you and me, most people get to know this plant because of its effect on cats. This is also why catnip got its most common name, catnip. Many people know that catnip has an irresistible magic power on cats. A little bit of catnip can turn a quiet and elegant cat into a lively, excited, and crazy little creature. But what actually does catnip do to cats to make cats fall in love with it and act crazy? The typical behavioral response after a felon sniffs catnip, including licking, chewing the plant, rubbing face and head against the plants, and rolling around. Scientists found out that this crazy-looking behavior actually reveals cats' wisdom. The mysterious story of the catnip and cat is connected by a substance called the petolactone. When cats perceive this particle through their olfactory system, which is their nose, it triggers a stimulant effect, which is thought to mimic the pheromones associated with mating. After 6 to 8 weeks old, the strength of behavioral response increases with cat's maturity and shows no difference in the response among male and female adult cats. Neptolactone activates two mechanisms. First, the olfactory reception of neptolactone increases cats' plasma beta endorphin levels. Beta endorphin can diminish the perception of pain and induce a calming effect. Eating the plants can also activate this system. If you encounter an annoying or mad cat, you can give it some catnip to calm it down. Well, the second mechanism triggered by the olfactory perception is the climax of our treasure hunt. The stimulation of the mu opioid system that controls rewarding and euphoric effects in humans can also make cats feel extremely happy. This system is involved in the induction of the following behavioral response like rubbing and rolling. This mechanism can only be triggered by sniffing catnip. Unlike how most people think that cats rub and roll because catnip can make them happy, scientists found that these behaviors actually have an important function. Ta-da! Cats intentionally rub and roll on catnip to rub naphthalactone into their fur to protect themselves from mosquito bites. Naphthalactone can also repel ticks and mites because it can activate the insect's pain receptor to trigger the aversion. Thanks to catnip, cats can avoid the buzzing mosquito while hunting. Fewer mosquito bites also reduce cats' risk of getting the mosquito-borne diseases. Catnip response is inherited. 70% of cats have this behavior response to catnip. Last but not least, many people have concern about whether catnip is safe for cats' health because it seems to make cats hyper and addictive. If you have a similar concern, do not worry. Catnip demonstrates an intoxicated response that does not have any pathophysiological effects. Cats' response to catnip usually lasts 5 to 50 minutes, followed by 1 or more hours non-responsive. Just like how this little cat seems uninterested in the catnip plant, because she just enjoyed some dried catnip a few minutes ago. So it is totally safe to give your cat some catnip as a toy. They will not be addictive to it or have any health issues with it. After watching this video, hope that you can explain the science behind catnip to your friends and family when you see a cat being crazy with it next time. Cats are just enjoying the mosquito repellent that can make them happy at the same time.